Hey, good Wednesday morning to you. I want to share with you out of Isaiah 6 today. Isaiah 6, before I do that, back in chapter 5, verse 20 says this: Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Friends, I think we're living in a time when we live in a world that's doing exactly that. And woe to this world we live in because of that. In chapter 6, Isaiah encounters the holy God. It says, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe was filled the temple. And it stood above seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With 2 he covered his face, and with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. And one cried to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the posts of the door were shaken by the voice of him who cried out, and the house was filled with smoke. So I said, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then one of the seraphim flew to me, having in his hand a live coal, which he had taken from the tongs from the altar. And he touched my mouth with it and said, Behold, this has touched your lips, your iniquity is taken away, and your sin purged. And I also heard a voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, Here am I, send me. This is Isaiah's encounter of holy God, where he becomes a witness. He is willing to go when God said, Who will go for us? Today, I pray that you've had this encounter with the Holy One of Israel, with Jesus Christ, that you have seen his beauty and have realized that holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. I realize that when we come into the presence of holy God, we would say, as Isaiah said, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I'm a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of people of unclean lips. When we get close to God, when we get into his presence, we suddenly see and realize that we are not holy, but he is. I pray today that you would be willing to respond to the question that is still going out. Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? I'm reminded of what Jesus told us, that we are to go to all the nations, that we're to tell them of his great love, that we're to make disciples, baptize in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. And so I pray today that you might say, Here am I, send me. Pray you have a great day, that the Lord would bless you, that you would be obedient and sharing with those around you, that you would show the love and grace that's been shown to you. I remind you that this is Wednesday, and so we will have choir at 6. We have a men's Bible study at 5 at Hardy's. We have a ladies' Bible study at 6 at Westview. We have Celebrate Recovery that begins at 6, a good group to help those who have hurts, habits, and hang-ups. We have a children and a youth ministry outreach that goes on at 6 o'clock also. Come be a part and realize that at Westview we really do mean it when we say we're here for you. So you have a great day, and God bless.